Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to cover the abnormal heart sounds, which is a very high yield topic for the boards. See guys, I have broken down the concept into two parts. In the first part, I will explain the normal heart sounds, and in the second part, I will discuss the abnormal sounds and the pathologies which produce these sounds. So let's start with the normal heart sounds first. See, to make ourselves understand completely, let me give you a brief recap of the cardiac cycle. So the normal cardiac cycle starts with the atrial systole, as a result of which the blood rushes into the left and the right ventricle. Now after this, the ventricular systole starts. As the ventricle systole starts, the first thing which happens is that the mitral and the tricuspid valves get closed and the ventricles contract as a closed chamber, and this is termed as isovolumetric contraction phase. After this, the pressure inside the left ventricle begins to rise, and it rises over a particular value. The aortic and the pulmonary valves open and the blood rushes through the aorta. As this thing happens, the blood in the ventricle decreases and the ventricles begin to relax. Therefore, the pressure begins to fall in the ventricles. This causes the closure of the semilunar valves, that is, the aortic and the pulmonary valves. So, with this much in our minds, let's start with the normal heart sounds. Normally, there are two heart sounds, S1 and the S2. Talking about the S1 heart sound, the S1 heart sound is produced by the closure of the mitral and the tricuspid valves, and this occurs immediately after the ventricular contraction. And guys, this produces the characteristic lump sound. So again, S1 heart sound produces lump sound and it occurs in the systole. The S2 sound is produced by the closure of the aortic and the pulmonary valves, and it produces the dub sound. This happens just after the closure of the aortic and the pulmonary valves in the diastole. See, there is a catch over here. What happens is that the aortic valve closes early than the pulmonary valve. Therefore, the S2 sound is split into two components, that is the aortic and the pulmonary component. So, there is a splitting of the second heart sound. So with this guys, we have covered the first part of the video. In the second part, we will cover the abnormal heart sounds. These include the S3 and the S4 heart sound. Let's talk about the S3 heart sound first. See guys, S3 heart sound is not present normally, but whenever it is present, it is due to the rapid filling of the ventricles following the atrial contraction, and it occurs in the early diastole. But again, it may be a normal finding in the young and the children. Talking about the S4 heart sound, it is again not a normal heart sound, but whenever present, it occurs due to the forceful contraction of the atria against the non-compliant left ventricle. So this may occur in the conditions like concentric hypertrophy, aortic stenosis, and myocardial infarction. And unlike the S3 heart sound, it happens during the late phase of the diastole. So this is all about the normal heart sounds. In the next video, I will be covering the murmurs. Thank you and please subscribe to my channel.